Governor Gavin Newsom wants to phase out the largest death row in the country and reimagine the space at San Quentin, gearing it towards rehabilitation programs instead. KCRA 3's Lizzie Mitri has a look at his proposal and how people are reacting to the idea.
More than 670 men are on death row, 21 women, although the last execution was 16 years ago at the San Quentin State Prison. And just 2 months after taking office, Governor Gavin Newsom placed a moratorium on executions.
I think it's immoral. I think it's wrong.
Today, he addressed a proposal to transfer inmates and do away with death row.
We're in the process now of pushing that population out of the row, the physical death row, and moving a number of people safely and very thoughtfully, there's a judicious process here, into general population appropriately so that they can conduct work.
He says they'll have more access to job opportunities to pay restitution to their victims. In 2016, voters upheld the death penalty and passed an initiative intended to expedite executions. But it also included a provision allowing condemned inmates to be housed at any prison.
It's interesting, when the voters upheld, I don't think many understood the provision that they supported in that effort.
So the governor is putting his personal beliefs above the will of the people of the state of California and above the law.
Nina SALARNO BESSELMAN is president of Crime Victims United.
I find it a very sleight of hand movement by the governor to twist what is in the law and what was voted by the people and to trample on the rights of the victims.
In his budget proposal, the governor included $1.5 million for a consulting firm to find new ways to repurpose the death row housing units.
The challenge at San Quentin is there's not a lot of space for rehabilitation. This may provide additional space to increase programming. That's what we want to explore with that appropriation.
In the meantime, the Corrections Department says the process of moving inmates off death row may take at least 2 years. Lizzie Mitri, KCRA 3 News.
This plan would expand on a 2020 pilot program that allowed condemned inmates to volunteer to transfer prisons and work. The Corrections Department says there have been no safety concerns and no major disciplinary issues.